Welcome back, everybody. Big announcement before we get started. I just want to let everybody know that I just got my wisdom teeth took out. So if I fumble with my words and things like that, that's probably why. But other than that, let's get started with the video. So today I'm going to be showing you my most simple and the most effective set that I use on mink. And let's get started off with what trap I'm going to be using today. So the trap I'm going to be using today is a double long spring number 11. So I find that I like to use number 11s just because when I'm on or trapping mink, I know I'm probably going to trap raccoon also. Definitely if you have some smelly stuff that basically interests either a mink or raccoon, you're going to be catching both. If you are going to be on a water line or you're going to be trapping near water, a number 11 I really do recommend. So alright, you're going to have to kind of use your imagination here when you're visualizing this set. So basically what we have here, pretend that the water table is like around here. This is going to be your upper bank against where the land is, and basically the water is going to come out through here. So many of you out there might know about the pocket set. Now the pocket set is super effective for your raccoons, your mink, things like that. But this one is going to be specifically for mink. So you got to remember, when you're trapping a mink, you got to remember they're not strictly a water animal. They go to water for prey and things like that to eat, and that's really about it. Other than that, they're mostly on land, so you got to keep that in mind when you're going out there trapping for them. So what I like to do is that I like to keep my sets close to the bank as possible, so it makes it easier for this mink just to come on by and not waste their time and calories just going in the water and go into your set. So make sure that you are trapping in shallow water. Keep that in your notebook. So besides that, let me zoom in to this mound right here and we'll get started with this set. Alright, so to get started, right here, just pretend that this is going to be your water, and this line here is just going to be your water just like that, okay? And basically what it is that we are going to go right in between where the water is on the bank and above a little bit around dry land. So what we're going to do here is that we're going to first get our shovel and we're going to make our hole here that we're going to make our set. Only thing I like to do is just try to almost make a box just like this to make my set. And then the only thing that we're going to do is start digging inside just like so. Alright. And we're going to kind of just morph this into more of like a pocket set, okay? So just imagine here, just making our set. I'm just trying to mold this with the dirt that we have. Alright? Just like so. Alright? So we got here is just a tiny little hole, just like so. Doesn't have to be too big. Alright, and I like to keep my holes really nice and thin, not wide, just thin, just like so. Alright, so once we've made our hole, now we have kind of like what I really like about this, which I really have good luck with, is that I like to keep a mound of dirt right around here where the hole is. So what it is that I pretend that the water table is right here. The mink's coming along, he's usually just swimming across the bank. And what happens is that when they come across here, they have something to go on a land with, and then they have their bait right there. So the only thing I like to do now is just I like to get my number 11 or number 11 double long spring here, and I'm just going to set this thing real quick. And the only thing I'm going to do is just stick it right in front of that hole. Alright, so we have our double long spring here. Only thing to set these guys, or to make sure that they're working, is make sure it's a night latch and those springs are bent. The only thing I like to do is just morph that double long spring right into that set. Now you can see that the hole is not deep at all. It doesn't need to be deep. It just needs to be deep enough that the mink can't get to it unless it steps on that pan. That's the whole point of this function of this set, is to keep it thin but narrow. That's how I like it. And if you're worried about your mink coming in and stealing your bait, only thing you need to do is just grab a couple of sticks, here, just like these over here, and just break these off and just stick them just like so. That's all you need to do, just like that. Alright, so besides that, only thing really left is putting your bait in here. So what I'd like to do is that you can see that we kind of made our hole in there already. But an extra tip that you could do, here, if we move the number 11, I like to make like a super narrow hole just like that. Almost like a mouse hole, alright? And then stick the bait right in there just like that. And that should really work well. And if I am going to anchor my trap someplace, then I would just leave it on the side here or something like that, maybe across the water. Or even if you want to make a drowning set, you could do that also. Alright, so additionally to everything that I just said, what bait do you use? I like to use everything fresh. You gotta have it fresh. The fresh, the better. I like to use fresh muskrat preferably. And other than that, you can also use either like a crawfish, or you can use any type of meat like squirrel or chipmunk. Even a mouse or a bird can even work. Do anything, or you could buy just a commercial bait and lure from your local trapping supply. So besides that, obviously make sure also too, I forgot to mention this in my other trapping videos, but it's something obvious but that can be forgotten, is a trapping tag. And you definitely want to remember that. You have to do it by law. Alright, so for demonstration purposes, the mink is going to come around, your trap is going to be here, your mound is going to be here. He's going to jump on top of your mound. Your trap is going to be somewhat submerged underwater, and you can either put, even in this, you could just put a simple leaf on top to camouflage it if you would like. And the only thing that's going to happen is that he's going to come in, he's going to smell that bait and lure that you put down in that hole. Does it taste good? And it's going to come around, step on a trap, and either if you can make a drowning system, or you could just anchor it off and just make sure that mink does not get eaten by anything else. And basically, there you go. There's a proper catch. And just make sure also that your anchoring system is strong enough to catch raccoon, because I guarantee you, if you're trapping mink, you're going to be trapping raccoon also. So besides that, thank everybody for watching, and thank you for having the patience for watching this video. If I slurred a lot, that's just because they took my wisdom teeth out. So that's just, I'm gonna just have to deal with that. But I'm glad I'm out here doing the videos for you guys and showing you this awesome mink set. So besides that, thank everybody for watching. And if you have any questions at all, please leave it down in the comments below. Please consider subscribing to get some more content like this, and it really does support my channel to make more videos like this. Besides that, thank everybody for watching. Till then, I'll see everybody in the next video.